If you haven't heard of their music yet, boy, are you in for a treat. This local band, Third Degree Rock, is a popular six-piece rock group that came together to pay homage to the great super bands of the 80s.
Well, first and foremost, we're an original band, inspired by classic rock of the 70s and 80s, early 90s. And the other side of us is we're specializing in classic rock. About 3 years ago, I moved into the Caribou area and wanted to put a band together. And everybody was taken. So just through natural evolution, with little pieces of local bands like Soup Bone and One Foot Under, we collaborated and formed Third Degree, and then grew from there.
After their first CD, the band officially introduced their new superstar to the Caribou.
I just joined the band in probably around March, and I had originally recorded with them on the first CD, and had received a call that they were looking for somebody to come in and sing some of the originals that were on the disc. And so I just thought it was a great opportunity to just come down, and I've seen them live before and love Lorna, and I thought this would be such a fun thing to do, and it's the genre that I love to sing. So.
In fact, while the band sings cover songs from the 70s and 80s, they also create and perform their own music, all thanks to their dedicated songwriter.
They usually love most of them. You know, with any type of art, there's going to be the odd stinker that you throw to the side, and so it goes into the archives, I guess we would call it, and then it gives you a reason to write a new one and keep moving on the new stuff while it's fresh. You never know when there's going to be a lull and nothing's inspiring fresh material. So
I'm really impressed with his abilities, and they're always catchy, and they're always interesting, and they're always singable. And even, you know, I just really liked them right away.
Yeah. Well, with Randy too, I think what's really cool is that he writes for the singer. You know, a lot of his stuff, it's like he keeps the singer in mind and hears what they sound like and accommodates that. And I think that as a songwriter is just something that's really special.
Which is why it's no surprise that Third Degree Rock is ranked as the #1 classic rock band in the Caribou. In fact, it's safe to say that each and every member of the band is equally passionate, talented, and full of unique experiences.
I've just always sang. I just started singing when I was little, and I've always sang with records and tapes and anything I could get my hands on. And then actually it wasn't until I was about 34 years old that we started jamming with other band members, and I decided that it was probably time for me to do more.
my roots would be the family. My Uncle Jack is in the Country Hall of Fame. He was a famous country artist, one of the first Canadians to ever sing at the Grand Ole Opry. And my first cousin Bob is a country star down there right now. But I didn't go the country way, or I guess I was a rebel, but I was too busy traveling, and moved out west, went to Vancouver.
I was doing the same thing like you were, like I was doing karaoke and stuff like that. And then I happened to get into doing dinner theater. And because I got into it not because I knew how to act, but only because I knew how to sing. And so it was a really good experience for me because I was paid to actually learn how to act on the side of it. So I did that for 15 years.
With 2 amazing vocalists and 1 debut CD under their belt, this year the band has reached a new level of virtuoso.
We can not have to look at each other, we can sense where each other is going to go. So in our 3rd year, it's settling into where it's a really natural type of thing. We absorb new songs really quick and are able to play around with them a bit too on stage or in rehearsal, where we know the songs well enough we can even have a little bit of fun with them.
The musical geniuses are currently working on their 2nd CD, scheduled to be released in 2015. For Go Williams Lake, I'm Christina Jung.